You are about to enter the Red and Rev Sports Show experience. Get ready for some real sports talk from some real sports fans who were real sports athletes who have sports knowledge.
Woo! It is cold here in Atlanta. Cold. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. Episode 409. Your boy's back, back, back. But first of all, let me say, last week, you guys, I wasn't my best. I won 100%. Had my emotions dealing with my cousin on my mind, and like Coach would tell me, I probably shouldn't have came on, but I just want to issue my apology to all the fans, Coach, Ho, Rev, Asa for last week. That wasn't the usual red, but I'm back. I'm ready. I'm solid, ready for another sports edition of Red and Rev, episode 409. And it's time to get it started, baby. Yes, I need this introduction. And the introduction, that's how I know I'm ready. I'm ready today, baby. Let's see, man. We got championship game review. Talk about Super Bowl on the horizon. We're gonna talk about the future of the team that was eliminated. We got more NBA superstars looking for new teams. Falcons putting their staff together. Steelers putting their staff together. Buffalo making moves. We just got a lot of NFL talk mostly. NBA talk. We might sprinkle some baseball talk in there if anybody got a baseball topic. All I know is Red is back. We ready. Got your boy Rev. Got your boy Coach. H.O. make an appearance. Episode 409. It's about time. Let's go, baby.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Red and Rev Sports Show. We are here. Me and Red are live from the ATL, the cold ATL, shorty. And Rev is live from his palatial SUV in the great city of Coatesville, Pennsylvania, relaxing and taking it easy. Red, what's your temperature looking like out there?
We are currently at 10 degrees.
Wow.
10 whole degrees.
Real? What happened to that vacation getaway you had in sunny Florida last week?
It is long gone. Lord, I know. Lord I know I wish I was in Florida or Los Angeles, where I've just been recently over the past 2 weeks, because this is not my kind of hype.
All right, and also joining us, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Sports Roundtable every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. H.O. in the building. What's going on, H.O.?
Good morning. It's a little chilly here in the ATL, shouted, but look, we got to do what we got to do. So,
H.O., I'm about to rhyme for you, H.O. H.O., do you see snow?
No. No snow over here with H.O.
Yeah.
All right. We see folks in their rapping moves this morning. Real, we got a rap or two we can throw in here.
That'd be a negative. Coach,
right.
don't get too ahead of yourself, man. You didn't give us nothing with 409. What you got for us?
Oh, I'm coming with you, hey, baby. I'm always repaired, like Mr. Brown was saying on his show. I'm already prepared. 409, I got somebody who y'all in America might not like anymore, but at one point he was a very revered coach in college football. He was winning games and doing his thing, but then he got a hold of a bit of an incident and it tarnished his memory. But I'm going to give him his props anyway. He has a total of 409 wins. The late Penn State coach, Joe Paterno, 409 wins on his career, which ended in infamy. I just use infamy and I'll hold it at that. That's where we're going to go. Joe Paterno. 409. And we not any ways to keep going on that. Ladies and gentlemen that are here, if you don't mind, please like and share the broadcast. We're looking to add people every day to listen to this great broadcast and these great people on the show. We want you to come on in, bring somebody new, and they'll get hooked as well with the Red and Rev Sports Show. We want to welcome to, or like my old principal say, welcome to the Rev Night Nation. They are live. Look like we got a lot of Rev Night Nation popping up. We'll get to their dope note and cope in a few minutes. But we're gonna get to our dope note and cope, what we like, what we disliked, and what we're dealing with. Rev, since you in the top left hand corner, I'm gonna start with you. What you doping on?
I'm a dope on Edgar Demine, rookie for the Brooklyn Nets, who just broke a rookie three-point record, scoring 34 three-pointers, or hitting a three-pointer in 34 straight games. We don't talk much about the Brooklyn Nets. There's not a lot to talk about, but let me show them some love, since I used to spend a lot of time in Brooklyn with my dad. pastored in Brooklyn, New York. So Edgar Deming, 34 straight games with the three-pointer, breaking a rookie record.
All right. H.O., what you got?
Well, good morning, everybody. And first of all, let me share my prayers with Red and let him know that your prayers are being poured upon you, sir, and continue to make your cousin proud. My dope moment this week, Coach. I'm not sure if you're gonna like it, but it goes out to Con Knipper and Cooper Flash
No.
for putting on a fantastic, an absolute fantastic display of basketball. And we now know that somebody from Duke is going to win the Rookie of the Year.
Hold on now. Hold on now. There's a young man in Philadelphia might have something to say about that.
Well, okay. So, all right. We know somebody from Duke will be in the talk.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Red, what you got?
My bad, Coach.
Oh, I thought you were finished. My bad. I thought you were finished. I know you were applauding.
No, I'm finished, but I just wanted to make sure we were good.
Well, I had no problem when Duke guys make the news. I mean, they were worthy. That game was a good old shootout between and on top of it all, former roommates out there battling like that. So
look at you trying to know your history about the Duke boys. Okay, Coach, I see you over there peeping through the window.
Yeah, but you know what they say, H.O., the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I will acknowledge them so I know more about them in case the attack comes. No problem.
There you go.
Red.
I'm trying to remember where that movie, what quote that movie. I mean, what movie that quote came from. I can't remember right now. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Anyway, I'm doping on ATL hosting the Super Bowl again, 2028. You hear that, Falcons? Got a couple of years to get your stuff together, so maybe you can be that third team to have a home field Super Bowl advantage. I doubt it, but anyway, you got something to strive for. But can't wait to have the NFL back down here in ATL again in 2028. Love my city being part of the rotation, baby. And why you build that big Mercedes Benz down? Oh, love coming through.
All right. And my dope moment goes to the Joker, Nikola Jokic, who came back last night, put up 31 against the suddenly, I don't know where they come from, hot Los Angeles Clippers, who done won 8 out of the last 10, and cooled them off last night. Jokic was hitting from all over, and like I said, he can't jump over a flat quarter, but he makes everybody look bad with his moves out there. So hey, he can't. The Joker is still in the running for the MVP. So I'm gonna give it to Nikola Jokic. All right, we're gonna go in reverse order. Red, what's your note moment?
Well, unfortunately, fellas, I got a note on my girl Sha'Carri Richardson again. Man, once again, another arrest, senseless, unnecessary, speeding on down the Florida highways, going 100 miles per hour. They don't label her a super speedster now. First it was the airport incident with her boyfriend. Now she don't got him arrested too. I don't know what's going on with her, him. Lord have mercy, Sha'Carri. Can you stay out the news for negative things? Just want you to just win Olympic gold medals, girl. Not having all these arrests and speed blotters and stuff. Come on, Sha'Carri. I'm trying to take up for you, but you're making it hard.
All right. Rev, what you got? Note moment.
I know Red probably enjoyed what happened last night, but I got a note on the Washington Wizards. How do you let someone have a triple-double by halftime? Like Luka Doncic had 26 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds at halftime. I understand that the Wizards are tanking. That's why Trae Young has not dressed out yet, because they want to maintain their number one draft pick because it's lottery protected. But come on now, don't allow your team to just get embarrassed like this. Luka's great, but Luka ain't 26 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds by halftime great. Come on, man. That's just a team that just laid down. And I actually was thinking about going to that game yesterday. And if I had gone, I would have been asking for a refund, because that's absolutely insane, where you just lay down and almost allow Luka, or no, they allow Luka to have video game numbers by halftime. That's like 7-minute per quarter numbers right there on a video game. That's sickening, man. So that's my note moment going to the Washington Wizards.
Wow. Well, the Gizzards are not looking too good. Tanking for the draft. I don't know. Ho, who you got? What you got?
I'm noping on all of these media outlet people who has never even been to Atlanta, or maybe they have but never covered the Falcons. But all of a sudden now they have an opinion about if it's a good or bad hire that the Falcons made. If you have never been to a Falcons game, or have never been to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, or have never even understood what goes on in all the things that the Falcons has had to deal with over the years, then please keep your mouth shut and cover the team that you support, because you have no leverage down here in the ATL, where we talk about the snow, but it never happens. And that's my note moment.
All right, yeah. My note moment goes to all these coaches. Sean Payton, and you all who keep trying to use analytics to win football games.
Yeah.
Sean Payton, you had a 7-0 lead driving down in your home field. And obviously, Jim Cantore or whoever it is that did the weather, you didn't pay attention to him. Because if you had, you would have known that your weather was going to get decidedly worse and it was going to be hard to score points. But guess what you did? Oh, I'm Sean Payton. Y'all okay? My analytics say go for the touchdown. Yeah. Number one, you didn't get the touchdown. Number two, you lost by 3. Well, you could have kicked a field goal, been up 10-0. Nice solid lead, two score lead on New England. Then the monsoon came and you couldn't see, you couldn't catch, you couldn't throw, you couldn't even buy a goal, you couldn't collect $200, whatever you want to need to do, and you lost the game 10-3. You all are gonna stop using the analytics to win ball games. It ain't happen anytime. Start using your common sense that you have as a coach, or at least I think you got common sense. I may be wrong, my bad.
That's a good take.
Ho, what's your cope moment? What you coping with?
Well, unfortunately, I'm coping with the fact that the Atlanta Falcons don't have a quarterback. Our power running back is a free agent. Our tight end is a free agent. And I don't trust the play caller of a Tommy Reese. I'm just coping with the fact that I don't know what's going on and what we're going to do or how it's going to turn out. Yeah, they got all the pieces in place, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out on the field. Maybe in the front office it works out as everybody is happy and the connection is good, but on the field is where it counts. And I'm not sure what to actually look forward to because I don't know. We're back in the same situation that we were 2 years ago with no quarterback. And now I'm not sure if do you sign Tyler Algier back? Yeah, even Caden Ellis is a free agent. He may want to go play with his brother. We got two brothers out there playing. So I mean, we may lose one of our best defenders as well. So again, it's just up in the air. So I'm coping with the fact that I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to lean on Reb and use one of the quotes in the Bible that, your faith is what you can't actually see. Because right now I can't see it. So I'm gonna have to use my faith.
Yeah.
That's what I'm coming with.
Or you could be like Red and just lose all your faith in the Falcons.
You see how I am over here. You see I ain't feeling down. I am feeling great. I'm feeling so great about these Falcons. As soon as that anvil drop, boy, I am gonna light they butts up. But hey, listen to all the fans. They satisfied. Hey, it's all satisfied. I'm gonna be sitting right here. I'm gonna be sitting back real, just waiting. Have all my I told you. So I got speeches. I got papers out on road that I'm gonna be when this thing blow up, baby. So yeah, I hope everybody ain't taking my just laid back positive approach lightly, because I'm telling you, I'm just waiting. Hopefully it works out and I won't have to read my speech. I'm waiting.
So let me ask Ho and Red this. I know neither one of y'all are excited about the hire. All right, so we got that out the way. If Stefanski is the only way Stefanski will be acceptable to either of you is if he wins a championship. Is championship a bust for him as a hire?
Well, that's it for me for every hire, real. So I mean, my mindset haven't changed. So that's it for me for every hire.
Well, but you normally haven't been as demonstrative when the Falcons hire somebody as you are now. Like, it's clear you didn't want Stefanski. So this is what I'm saying. Like, the only way Stefanski could get in your good graces is if he wins a Super Bowl.
You gotta win. You got the winning part, right? You gotta win, dude. We got to be contending for championships. I mean, you got to make me forget that I didn't want you from the beginning. So if we competing, NFC championship games, Super Bowl appearances, just have us competing. I mean, it's hard for me to just say Super Bowl or bust. I'm saying that's the only reason I accept him. I mean, if he take us out of this rut we in, I mean, I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't win the championship regardless. But dude, just get us back to respectability. If you can do that, which I doubt he can. But if you can do that, I mean, okay, put it like this, real. Get us back at least to the respectability that Mike Smith had during his first 5 years.
Okay.
If you can do that, maybe I'll step back a little bit, but I don't see any of that happening. Of course, if you go to the NFC Championship game, Super Bowl, a lot of naysayers are gonna be like, okay, maybe I was wrong about the guy. If you win it, there's no doubt they'll say that. But dude, you got the. I'm not sitting up here predicting that. You just got to give us back to respect. You just got to have us respected, contending for championships. If you're not doing that, I don't care about winning the NFC South and going to the playoffs and then losing in the first round. That ain't gonna do nothing for me. First round exits don't impress me at all. So if you're going to the playoffs and getting put out the first round, don't talk to me about that. Fans, don't talk to me about that. That is nothing to me. Okay, to me, this is how I feel about every NFL team. You got to at least make the divisional round and really make some noise in the divisional round to feel like this season was worth it. No playoffs, making the playoffs, first round exit, all that is a bad season to me. All of it. Just put it all together. You didn't make the playoffs, bad season. You made the playoffs and got put out the first round, bad season, okay? None of that is accepted. Okay, all of y'all teams in the same boat to me. Now, if you at least make the division around, you can at least say, okay, we're building something. You make the championship game. Now you know you got a contender on your hand. Super Bowl, you don't need to explain that, but that's just how I feel. You got the elite make the division around in the playoffs to feel like your team is a contender and we going in the right direction. And if Stefanski ain't doing none of that, I'm sorry. What you say, Real?
No, I was about to say, Hope, do you share Red's same sentiment?
I'm a little more specific on mine. If the Falcons can be a Super Bowl contender, then he can be in my good graces. If he wins the Super Bowl, then I'm gonna apologize.
Yeah,
but you got to be at least a contender for a Super Bowl. You got to be at least considered a Super Bowl contender in my eye to even get in my good graces.
Okay. I got you.
Now, if you win the Super Bowl, then I come out on social. I come out in the public and make my apology to you, sir.
We'll be happy. I think me and Ho will be happy to eat crow. I'd be happy to eat crow if you win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that'd be lovely. That'd be the best part of crow I ever ate.
Yeah, it'll be lovely if we could do it where we ain't got to travel. Where we could do it in 2028, where we could just stay home and I can leave Waffle House and come home and apologize.
Yeah, Waffle House. I thought you gonna say at least Big Easy Grill, man.
Yeah. Big Easy closed at 9. Super Bowl still going on.
All right, Coach. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. Go with the cope. I'm sorry.
All right, my cope moment is gonna be all these Duke players making highlights. I got some concerns. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm not gonna. No, that ain't the cope. The cope moment for me is, who did I had some Jason Tatum. Now he's a Duke player too. I can't cope in him either. But my cope moment goes to the Michigan State Spartans. Michigan State. Here you are, live on national TV against Michigan. Both of y'all top 10. Great game. And all of a sudden, Tom Izzo has a meltdown and y'all lose by 10 at home in front of everybody. Now, Coach Izzo, you my Nizzo. But, somewhere along the line, you got to pull it back and coach. That Randon Raven is out the door right now. So, and that's not going to get you a national championship. Michigan is serious. Michigan lost one game. Y'all had them in your home stadium and gym and couldn't pull it out, but it's okay. You'll get another chance. I guess you'll get another chance of having the Big Ten championship, but it's looking kind of tight. They got some tough teams in the Big Ten this year. But that's my coat moment. And really, I want to do another coat moment, but I didn't want to talk about Lou Holtz. I know y'all heard about Lou Holtz.
No, I did.
You didn't?
No,
Hospice.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to move on.
No, sir. I didn't cope yet, Coach.
Yeah. I'm coming to you and Red. Go ahead.
I'm coping with the fact that Atlanta Hawks fans are going to have to wait for the total effect of the Trae Young trade, because with the trade deadline coming and with most of the superstars that were tradable hurt, we won't really see the long-term effect of the Trae Young trade until potentially next year. So now people are going to be trying to weigh the trade, and especially those Trae Young lovers, based on how the Atlanta Hawks finished this year, not realizing it's a long-term effect, because they did not trade Trae Young with the belief that CJ McCollum was going to be the superstar. So that's what I'm coping with as the trade deadline comes. That Atlanta Hawks fans will not be able to really grade the Trae Young trade.
That's a good
All right.
one.
Red,
What's up, big dog?
what you coping
what's
with?
Well, what am I coping with? Well, fellas, NFL fans, we had a great 3 years. Taylor Swift, great star streams. It was nice to have a celebrity in the house representing her man for the Super Bowl. It was a nice little story. And now we got to cope with, we trading Taylor Swift in for old Cardi B. Lord have mercy. If it ain't Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl, it's Cardi B. The love story of Cardi B and Stephon Diggs is what we're going to be hearing about all next week, fellas. Oh, my God. Somebody give me a trash can and make me puke. Anyway, I know Mr. Kraft happy that he get to hang around old Cardi for a whole week. Have you fun, Mr. Kraft. But as far as us NFL fans, Lord, please don't make this about Cardi B and Stephon Diggs all Super Bowl week. I hope not. Please find something else to talk about. And Cardi B, stop giving interviews. Please stop giving interviews. How about the folks stop putting the microphone in her face? Please stop. Anyway, I'll see how much Cardi B, y'all, we got to put up with this week. But don't be surprised if they try to, put her up on Taylor Swift levels like they did when Taylor Swift was all at the Super Bowl. Anyway, and then she's gonna be in Santa Clara where the weather ain't gonna be all bad, so she's gonna be able to wear some of them crazy outfits. But anyway, good luck to Patriots and the Seahawks. We'll see you next week. See you next week, Cardi. Anyway,
hey, Coach, if you don't mind, do you mind me giving out an honorable mention, Coach, that I can speak for me and Red for?
All right.
And possibly Red. Coping with the fact that the two Super Bowl coaches that's coaching in the Super Bowl until I continue.
There's something to do with the Falcons interview.
Yeah, they were both in the building, and we let them get out of the building. They went out of the building straight to the Super Bowl.
Meanwhile, they fired their coach in the same time frame.
Hello. As Big Boy say, hello. Come on.
Well, that was a different regime, so that regime is gone now.
Yeah, but it just don't look good or sound good.
It shows how ill-equipped that regime was.
Yeah, they just made a lot of bad decisions. So I'm glad they're gone. I'm hoping Matt Ryan and Ian can make some better decisions.
H.O., I got to top you with an honorable mention, Coach. I just found out, and I didn't know it happened yesterday. We lost a famous actor, and if you all don't know him, you don't know anybody. Demond Wilson from Sanford and Son passed yesterday.
Oh, man, Lamont died.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, man. That's
70 years old. I just happened to look on something, and I said, wait a minute. No, I thought it was a joke. You know how they put those things up there? But no, it's true. Demond Wilson passed yesterday. God bless him. Rest in power. I just want to get that out of the way.
Now, even though it wasn't nothing sports related, we'll give you that.
Yeah.
Coach, I'm trying to figure out, are you sensing your own mortality these days? Because you wanted to talk about the hospice.
Lord.
Right.
Talk about Lamont dying. It's like, hey, Coach, we're gonna have to put the obituary section in the sports show for you.
Let's see, Rev Night Nation, dope, nope, and coat. Let's see what they.
I'm
Boy, he's getting right over that, baby. Boy, he's getting right over that.
I feel like I'm at church. We're going to start doing intercessory prayer after he does the obituaries.
Yes.
Y'all keep entertainment tidbits in there. I'm gonna do my own entertainment tidbits. Y'all keep sneaking y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna need an entertainment segment in a minute.
Yeah, because y'all keep sneaking them in there. I'm like, man, I could have made some of these announcements.
King Atlanta supporter
What's up, King?
What's up? Good morning, King Atlanta. He said the Falcons ready to get to work. The Falcons will be Super Bowl champions. In what era? I don't know, but
He must be talking about John on Madden.
Oh, Matt,
yeah, we got some Madden.
Let him be optimistic, ho. Like I say, you gonna make that crow gonna be real thick for you. You keep saying
He said, glad you back, Red.
Yeah, send me the Waffle House then. I'm ready.
Angel.
That's Carletta.
God morning. Hey there. Hey girl.
What's up, Angel?
Hey Carletta, how you doing? All
right, Coach. I'm being heard.
I waved. I had to wave out. That's my wave right there. The bird cage. Says good morning,
up,
what's going on, sir? And he also gave a promotion. Hit that like button. Let y'all know, hit the like button to share the show. The president is ready to get started. He said, good morning. No special events for today, but apparently Jesus is at the hairdresser. A lot of dandruff from the sky, oh Lord. Not the dandruff. Rev, he got one for you. He said, look like the Rev is adding to his many hats, as it looks like he about to give us an in-car food review. Our own version of Mr. Chime Time. But then he turned around and said, Rev, I remember you had a quadruple double in the first quarter of the Wheat Street basketball team game.
That might be true.
Rev be out there hot dog.
That might be true right there.
A quadruple double. Rev,
I'm probably a Wheat Street back parking lot Hall of Famer.
With those basketball goals out there? Oh, yeah.
We had one goal back there.
Okay. Yeah, you put on a show back there.
We did a lot in that back parking lot behind the church. You can actually see the back parking lot off 75, 85.
Yeah,
look,
you can.
You can see that back parking lot. Just say Rev was a Hall of Famer there.
It probably looked like that goal on White Men Can't Jump, Rev. The one that was in the middle of nowhere.
Well, nah, it wasn't that bad. We had an interesting kind of backboard, but go ahead, Coach.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Winston Thornton, what's going on, fellas in chat? Smash that like button. Winston Thornton from the eye test, ladies and gentlemen, is here. Thank you for joining us, Winston. The president said, nope, moment. Apparently it was a slow news week. Shakari comes to speed things. Here we go. And poor Shakari. She's not going to get a break with the president. I can tell that right now.
He's all over that.
Ron Thomas, what's going on, Ron? What's happening? And
What's
he said,
up, Ron?
Red, you don't know what you're talking about. He made sure you put that in there. The president is on fire today. He said a hire stinks, but we got to be realistic. Championship or bust. First thing going is practically impossible. Just establish a winning coach. However, given his previous reputation, if he screws it up in the first year, better get that man a ticket on Amtrak. Oh, they're gonna put him on the train.
Well, you know he's not gonna get 1 year and out though.
No.
Because that's Matt Ryan's first hire.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gonna get at least 3 or 4 years.
Oh, yeah, at least 3. The president said, Coach, dear football falls. Your season is almost over. NASCAR is coming. Oh, yeah. The Fred's got to get his NASCAR in, and y'all can get ready. He'll be the NASCAR reporter. James Holloway said, good morning, Red Rose and panel. Good morning.
What up, James?
The president, like I said, he on a roll today. He said, Red, it's going to be a great story. Kraft and Orange Fulius are friends. Nicki Minaj and Fulius Caesar are best buddy. Nicki and Cardi, not so much.
I'm tired of Nicki. I'm tired of Cardi. Tired of both of them. Sometimes you can't even tell them apart.
Thomas said, the president said one thing about obituaries in the newspaper, they die in alphabetical order. He on the road today. And of course, Carletta said, hey, Carletta, we're glad you're here. All right. Thank you, Reverend Knight Nation, for chiming in. We're glad you always chime in every week to give us some humor to work with. Okay,
Hey,
we're going to jump
the
right in.
VP not here today, I noticed.
Huh?
I think the VP not here today, I noticed.
Oh, yeah. VP must be in, who South Carolina got today? We might have to check it out and see who they play. He might be in attendance.
Probably so.
Falcons new hires. Over the last couple of weeks, the Falcons have hired new people, hired a new coach, new offensive coordinator, new this, new concession stand operator, some of everything. Red, we're going to start with you.
All right.
What do you think about the Falcons' new hires that they've gotten for 2026?
Well, obviously, y'all know I'm definitely not a fan of the Stefanski hire. So, who to that? Like I say, and everything that go wrong with it, I'm gonna be criticizing it, talking about it. So all the little fans that I can already see the fan there. Man, won't you give the guy a chance? You gonna criticize everything? Yeah, I'm gonna criticize everything you do because I ain't want it sorry but here to begin with. So you want me to not criticize? You better hope he make the right decisions. Better hope he don't make too many mistakes because I am gonna be on his you know what. That being said, though, Matt Ryan is director of football operations. That was an interesting move, so I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out. I know he's Arthur's guy now, and like I was telling somebody, Matt Ryan, he is the number one guy in the building now. Besides Arthur Blank, this is Matt Ryan show. Don't talk to me about no Greg Beatles. Don't talk to me about nobody else who got these little meaningless titles, okay? This is Matt Ryan's show. He is the man. And to Arthur Blank, strip that power away. Matt Ryan is the new Rich McKay. So there you go. You wanted Rich McKay out, he's out. You got Matt Ryan back now. The hiring of Ian Cunningham, I really, really, really like that hire. I'm really surprised that a guy like him was available, but a guy that was trained by Ozzie Newsome in Baltimore and trained by Howard Rosen in Philadelphia, and he was in Chicago recently, starting to put his print on that team because you saw they had a successful season. So yeah, I think the Falcons definitely got them a good GM. Finally, somebody I actually can rock with instead of going to the Saints and bringing some nerdy little finance guy in here. You know, this might be a good move. Last time you had success, you went to the Patriots and you got Dimitrov. They would have some success. I can understand you going to the Patriots and getting him. Now you did the right thing again. You went to Baltimore. You got somebody that's from Baltimore in Philly, and that was in Chicago doing some things. I like that, Matt. Now I know Matt had some ties to the guy because I think his former roommate was his current boss right now. So Matt did have some ties. So I'm not gonna act like if it wasn't no ties to it, Matt would have just picked this guy out the thin air. I don't know. I'm not gonna give him that credit, but he did. This guy does have some credibility. Matt did pick him. Of course, he has some ties to him, but the GM hire, I'm with Coach. The head coach hire, I'm not with at all. What I was gonna say, and those, the OC. Well, like I say, that's turnover timing from Notre Dame. So we'll see how that works out. I'm kind of interested in seeing if Tommy is gonna put some new wrinkles or is gonna create his own new offense, or is he gonna run Stefanski's boring old offense? We'll see. So I got some question marks behind turnover Tommy because I'm not quite sure what type of offense we're gonna run with him. Of course, the defense coordinator I'm down with. So special teams guy, I don't really know much about. Offensive line coach Bill Callahan. Personally, you could have kept the offensive line coach we had, but obviously they moved into a new run system. So I guess Bill Callahan was the guy for it. So we'll see how that work out. But overall, I'm happy with the GM hire, and I'm not too sold on none of the coaches right now. But we'll see how it play out.
Rev? Rev had to check out for a minute.
Come back to me, Coach.
Okay, Ho, what we got?
I'm sort of in the car with Red on this one, but I would say specifically Bill Callahan, bringing Ulbrich back, and the GM Ian Cunningham, which I thought he was going to be the GM anyway. I just don't know what his job is going to be because Matt Ryan has shown that he's pulling the strings right now. He looked like Matt Ryan played GM until they hired one, so I'm not sure what Ian Cunningham's job is. I know he got 2 Super Bowl rings, so maybe.
Well, I think Matt gonna let him do his job now because Matt don't know more about GM than Ian Cunningham do. So Matt ain't gonna have no choice but to let him do his job.
Well, I hope so, but I think the Callahan hire and keeping Ulbrich and bringing in Callahan, Ulbrich, and Cunningham. I think those are the 3 that I like. The other ones are kind of suspect. I think we lead the league in sacks and lead the league in rushing with Callahan and Ulbrich. But if we're not winning, then it's still like whatever. So no sense of leading the league in rushing and leading the league in sacks if we're not actually winning football games. So that is to be continued, and can't wait to see what's going on with that.
Yep. I'm with you, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting transition going forward. Red, what you got?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's hard to say one way or the other about these hires because if we pay attention to the NFL, we know everything at the end of the day centers around the quarterback. So, like, how can I get excited about Tommy Rees being the offensive coordinator or Kevin Stefanski being the offensive mind when we don't even know who the Falcons quarterback is going to be? So how can they develop an effective offensive system if we don't know who the quarterback is going to be? Now, will they do something that they used to do back in the day and center the offense around the running back? When you got a stud like Bijan Robinson, then that may be the move right now. But we don't have any proof that they can build an effective offense that can lead to a Super Bowl contending team with that style of offense. So I think it's like you can't really know if it's an effective hire or not until you get the quarterback situation straight. And until you get the quarterback situation straight, it's like, to be determined because you got to build one offense around. If you bring Penix back, it's another offense if you somehow bring Kirk Cousins back. So it's just hard to say.
I think they cut him, thankfully.
Well, that's the hope, right? But I think some of that's going to be predicated upon what Penix looks like when it's time to cut him. Because we know that this is not a quarterback-friendly draft. Unless you get Mendoza, everything else is a crapshoot, right? So then on the free agent circle, there's really nobody who we're going to be able to get without getting assets. And you don't have a first-round draft pick this year, so you got to be careful who you're trying to trade for because you don't want to keep giving up your draft capital. So, like, the Falcons are just in a very weird situation. And also, they got to deal with the salary cap situation. So it's just a very tricky time for the Atlanta Falcons. And you really just can't say these hires are good one way or another because you don't have any proven commodities.
Nope.
That's the biggest problem with what is going on. Like even with Tommy Moore, I know more about the Cleveland Browns defense than I do about any offense. So why would I get excited about a Tommy Rees hire when since he wasn't coaching Myles Garrett, I don't want to hear nothing about him. because that was
Right.
the only thing worth watching when it came to the Cleveland Browns the past 2 years. If he was around when they had Baker Mayfield, that's not good news because Baker thrived outside of that program, not with the Browns. So there's nothing, to be excited about, in my opinion.
Nothing.
All right.
And not to mention that he's had 13 quarterbacks that was in Cleveland that we can't really say that he developed.
And
So
folks
we
be
know he's
bringing
not a
that up.
quarterback whisperer.
Right.
Right. They're supposed to be bringing
Yeah.
that up like that's gonna help his case. Oh, he had 13 quarterbacks. Duh, damn it. That's why we don't want him over here. He don't ruin 13 quarterbacks. Why the world we want him over here to ruin the 2 we got?
Yeah.
And that's not on the ownership.
Not
That's
no.
that's
Real
not on
ain't
the
putting nothing
ownership.
on ownership. Kevin Stefanski is responsible for them 6 years in Cleveland. He was right there with the GM making all those decisions. I am not giving Stefanski a pass. I'm not giving him a pat on the hand. Dude, you are responsible for your coaching record. And your coaching record sucks. Just like you suck. Stefanski sucks.
And then,
Like
if you add
say.
on, if you want to pile on, Deshaun Watson got worse.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all.
Despite the massages, he got worse.
Right.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Man, Red, we're gonna take me back. I'm trying to be optimistic now. I'm about to get back to Red from last week.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Listen, what Janet Jackson say? What have you done for me lately? That coach of the year he won was 3 years ago, so miss me with that.
Man, these Coach of the Year awards don't mean nothing. And these they let you know these dumb Falcon fans don't know anything. Talking about he won. Who cares if he won 2 coaches of the years, you morons? Who cares? They ain't don't impress us. Oh, he won 2 coach of the year. So what I'm supposed to do? Back off criticizing them? No, you can take them Coach of the Year trophies and flush them.
But okay, one more thing before we get off this. What do you all think about the alleged rumor or thought or may happen that Kirk Cousins is going to be released?
That's what I was just talking about. That's what I just heard recently. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna get released. Now he may get signed back, but he definitely gonna get released because once they release him, they out of 67 million.
Well, forgive me for saying this, but hey, here comes Eastern Stick, baby. Y'all, hey, everybody can poo-poo it if you want to. Eastern Stick gets his opportunity.
In preseason, yeah.
Okay, see, y'all ain't enthused at all. Eastern Stick is gonna be the new Drake May. I don't care. Hey,
Coach, I wasn't gonna ask you, but now I have to ask you, what's in that cup over there?
No, we're gonna move on. Now, a one-word answer. Is this what's the word I'm looking for? Is this a non-cut year for Stefanski? Does he get this year as a pass? Yes or no?
No.
No.
No passes for Stefanski at all. Everything he do wrong, we are gonna highlight and criticize. Come over here and don't win. He ain't get no passes. What we getting him a pass for?
Yeah, if he go 0-2, he gonna have to put it. Yeah, he gonna have to get a.
He go 0-1.
He gonna have to get a cruiser to cruise around his house.
Well, I'm gonna use one word and say middle. And the reason why I use middle is yes and no. I think if you're just completely anti Stefanski, you're gonna definitely say no. I would say yes, being objective, because he's going into the season without knowing who his quarterback's going to be. That's the only reason why I say for some folk it would be yes, because we don't know what week Michael Penix is going to come back. We don't know how well he's going to come back. We don't know who's going to start the season as the quarterback.
That's what I keep telling folks. I keep acting
So
like
I
things
don't
are so
I
good.
so I don't know how we can kind of hold Stefanski to a high standard this year if we believe that the quarterback position is the most important position on the team.
But see, Real, that's what he's expecting. That's what he wants. He's expecting us to give him a pass because of the quarterback position. So why did you come over here and take the job, Kevin? If you weren't sure who the quarterback was, so you can sit back and have folks like y'all pat him on the hand again. I'm not giving this guy no pass. I don't care what his situation is. You took the job. Now you better fix this mess because you shouldn't have took the job in the first place. You got fired in Cleveland. You should have took a year off because you know you're not a good coach. What you rushing to get back in the coaching game for, Kevin? To prove something to somebody? To prove that you were the reason y'all lost in Cleveland? No, you were the reason they lost in Cleveland. And you gonna be the reason we messed this thing up in Atlanta. Coming over here because we ain't got a because our quarterback situation not up to par. So you think you gonna get a little pass. I am not patting your hand. I'm not hugging you. I'm not giving you a pass. I am gonna light a fire under your. You know the word I want to
Red,
use.
let me ask you this question real quickly before I go and retort what you just said. What would you say Stefanski's major issue was with the Cleveland Browns?
The quarterbacks. 13 quarterbacks he ruined. His offense was never explosive. I mean, let's look this past year, what he was doing with Dylan Gabriel and Shador. All of that stuff. Dude, you have done nothing in Cleveland to impress me. Nothing. I forgot he won 2 Coach of the Years. He didn't do anything in Cleveland to impress me. None of the years. Even the playoff years, he didn't do anything that well. He hadn't done
So
anything well. Go ahead.
so I was asking the question from Stefanski's mindset. If Stefanski, I want you to answer from Stefanski's mindset, even though you don't like him, you don't know his mindset. If you were to ask Stefanski why didn't things work in Cleveland, how do you think he would respond?
Let's see. Well, I mean, he probably would say he didn't have consistency at the quarterback position
Hey,
because
Real, let me switch the question around and ask him this way. It's gonna be the same way, but I'm gonna ask it in a different way. Red, if the organization was trash, then what was Kevin Stefanski accountability in the trash that was that was in Cleveland? What is his accountability in why Cleveland didn't succeed? Or what was his accountability and why the organization was trash?
50%.
But what was it? Not.
They never got. The offense was never consistent. They never fixed the offense when he was there. They had like stretches when it was decent. When Flacco came and saved his butt in 2023, when Baker and him surprised everybody in the pandemic year. But take those years away, dude. He never had a top 10 offense in Cleveland. He was hired for offense. He never got the quarterback situation right in Cleveland. He was hired to do that. He was hired based on what he did with Case Keenum in 2019 with the Vikings. That's why they thought he was a quarterback whisperer because he had a good year with Case Keenum. Came over.
Let me interject right quick, Brad. Let me go because I want to stay right there because you've hit hard about the QB situation. So I want to go back to say why he took the job. He didn't look at the quarterback situation. He took the job because of a relationship with Matt Ryan. That's why he took the job. If Kevin Stefanski would have said, if you would ask Kevin Stefanski, why didn't things work out in Cleveland? He would probably say upper management was trash, to Horace's point with the question. So for him, it wasn't, I'm taking this job to be a QB whisperer. I'm taking this job for Michael Penix. He's taking a job believing that he's going to have a better relationship with management and he can trust management better than he could with Cleveland. That's the main reason why he took the job, because both he and Matt Ryan are from the same area, which is the Philadelphia area, even though Matt Ryan is more down in town, which is closer to where I live. But that's his main reason for taking the job. The QB situation in his mind, I'll figure that out later, which you have a strong argument. We can't buy that argument because he never did it in Cleveland. But he would say, it's management that I trust. It's management that I never had a healthy relationship with that will allow me to do better on this job than I did with Cleveland. But we have to stay tuned to see if that's reality or not.
I got a rebuke for you on that one. Oh, I got a question for you. Based on 8 years of decision making with the Atlanta Falcons, how far or what's the distance between Cleveland organization and Atlanta's organization, other than friendship?
So I would say the biggest difference probably is that Arthur Blank would be willing to spend the money in some cases that Cleveland's management wouldn't be. Right? And then I think Arthur Blank, though he's made some terrible decisions, the culture is better in Atlanta than it is Cleveland. And Arthur Blank has shown in past times that he will give the coach the opportunity to build the culture. The culture in Cleveland is frugal, right? There's nobody besides Myles Garrett that we would really readily think about when it comes to Cleveland in terms of having a healthy relationship with the franchise. By virtue of Matt Ryan coming back to be the president, even though he left by getting traded away, there was at the end of the day no love lost between Arthur Blank and Matt Ryan. So that would lead me to believe that most of Matt Ryan's years in Atlanta were solid years where he felt he had a great relationship with the owner and it was a good culture. So that would be the difference, the culture.
Okay, I get it. And just to make sure we understand from my point about the past for Kevin Stefanski, it's not more on him. It's more on management that don't get the pass. In my estimation, it's the management that chose this person to resurrect a 8-year drought. And you mentioned the culture that would resurrect this culture and a long strike that we hadn't been to the playoffs. So it's more of the management that don't get the pass rather than Kevin, in my opinion.
So then if that's your angle, Hope, then you got to be like some Falcons fans then who are optimistic about Stefanski by saying if you put him in an environment where he has better management, then he can thrive.
Well, that's a wait and see because that is a wait and see. Yeah,
because that's the argument is that Stefanski's lack of success in Cleveland was purely on management. I would debate that a bit. Right?
Yeah, right.
Can I say that the owner has had a history of being frugal? Yes. But he's had every opportunity to develop quarterbacks, which he did.
Right.
So that's on him.
Jimmy Haslam.
You know, it's a 50-50 thing. This thing can go either way, in my opinion.
Yeah. But if Matt Ryan was transparent enough and understood, then he would know that losing in this culture, it just ain't gonna cut it. You got to come out swinging and swinging hard.
Well, he wouldn't tell Kevin that.
Well, Matt, I think Matt has studied Kevin Stefanski, and I think he really believes you put Stefanski in a better culture, he'll thrive. That's what I really believe.
Well, he
Matt
has
Ryan,
to believe it.
I think Matt Ryan just was tone deaf to the fan culture that has a good portion of African Americans by hiring him. That's the thing I'm most concerned about. Can there be an argument made for Stefanski being in a better environment and will succeed better? Yeah, there could be. But the hire to me is just tone deaf from the culture, especially when you know how revered Deion Sanders is to the Atlanta Falcons culture. Like the way this man it was intentionally trying to sabotage his son's career. It would be one thing if Shador came out to be like Tim Tebow, just trash, right? But Shador has some talent. Do I think he's going to be, well, I can't say is he going to be all pro because he was, that we can talk about that later. But do you think he's going to be a franchise quarterback? I don't know about that. But, I just have a problem with Matt Ryan basically, in my opinion, sticking the middle finger to the black fan base of Atlanta. He could make an argument about Stefanski as a football coach, especially with him winning 2 coaches of the year, which I know Red is not impressed with. But it's the culture thing that bothers me. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. No one ever can talk about Matty Ice. Never.
Yeah. And Rev, you're going to have to watch your Tim Tebow slang because you know he was at the Last Supper with Jesus. So you're going to have
to... Here we go. Oh, Lord.
Coach, go to some comments, man. Go to some comments.
Yeah,
the Red Knight Nation.
Trying to start some trouble. Leave Timothy.
That was a good one, H.O. I like that. That was a good one.
Leave young Timothy alone. Winston Thornton said, turn over Tommy in the building to tear down the offense. Talking about Tommy Reese's peanut butter cups. Talking about him. Only new hires I support is Matt, Callahan, and Cunningham. Sound like a law firm. Stefanski and Tommy could be hits or huge misses. Uh-oh. The president said apparently Deshaun was getting the massage instead of the message. See, here we go. Deshaun, you'll never get any break with the president. I can tell you that right now.
That's funny.
Let's see. Abraham Heath, good morning, sir. He said he better than what we had, is he not?
That is highly debatable, Abram. And that's all you've been talking about. He better than what we had. Better than what we had. Does that mean we're going to win with him? Okay. If I dump my girlfriend and get a better girlfriend, does that mean I'm going to marry her? Does that mean everything is going to be so great? He's better than Raheem. First of all, it ain't even proven that he's better than Raheem because the last 2 years, Raheem had 16 wins to his 8. So that's debatable. And even if he is better than Raheem, is he the guy that we actually wanted? Abram. So you telling me this whole past season, you wanted the Falcons to fire Raheem and go get the Cleveland Browns coach? That's what you were saying, Abram. I doubt it. I know you didn't. So stop with the BS. He's better than Raheem. I want to know, do you think this man going to lead you to the Super Bowl, Abram? Do you think Kevin Stefanski going to get the Falcons back to respectability? That's the only question you need to be asking yourself. Not, is he better than Raheem? It's a crap load of coaches that are better than Raheem, but are they going to lead us to the Super Bowl? Are they going to lead us back to respectability? That's the question.
But see, that's a typical Falcons argument. Like that's an argument based on a championship list franchise.
Yeah.
Stefanski could go 9-8 the next 2 years, and that's better than Raheem. Like that's the kind of argument they make. Well, Matt Ryan was the greatest quarterback ever, but he went below 500 in the playoffs. See, that's where you set the bar so low for a franchise. Regardless, he could be 3 games better than Raheem. That still ain't good enough. Right? The bottom line is you want somebody who can win and compete for championships, not somebody who's gonna go 9-8 because that's better than Raheem. Come on, man. Like that's setting the bar so low for a franchise. And I've said this repeatedly on this show. Falcons fans are gonna have to get smarter. They're gonna have to get more astute, okay? Because I live in a place now where the fan base matters and their opinions matter. You would think that the Philadelphia Eagles are where the Falcons are now. You wouldn't even know that the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year and just got bounced out of the playoffs. You would think that this is what the Eagles fans would be talking about, but they're talking like they're Falcons fans right now, critiquing, breaking everything down because they're not content with what the product is. They're up here talking about firing Sirianni, who's been to 2 Super Bowls in 5 years. These are the conversations that they're having. Meanwhile, Falcons fans who's never won a championship talking about at least he's better than Raheem Morris.
All right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are we go ham on the rail?
What are we doing?
That's why I call them morons and all this stuff. I mean, when you hear these stupid statements, man, it's like, are you trying to make my statement sound crazy? No, dude. Unless you're talking about something that's going to lead the Falcons to the Super Bowl or a championship, none of that crap you speaking means nothing. I don't care if Matt Ryan is the greatest quarterback in Falcon history. We didn't win no Super Bowl. I don't care if Stefanski is better coach than Raheem. Are we going to win some Super Bowls? You understand? After everything you say, ask yourself this. Is it going to lead us to a championship? Because if it ain't, what does it mean? Well, you're right.
Can I just say this one last thing, Coach, and I'm not going to interrupt you?
Yes, sir.
If the bar is at least he's better than Raheem, then the Falcons might as well bring back Jim Mora, might as well bring back Mike Smith, might as well wait for Dan Quinn to get fired from Washington and bring him back too, because all of them better than Raheem Morris.
Right.
Like, I want you to understand what you're saying.
And just for the record, me and Red don't agree with the statement.
All right. The president got something for you, Red. He passed Red a gummy. John Harris said, hey, Red, I'm up. Shout out to the Red and Real Sports Show. Good morning, sir.
Appreciate you, John.
The president said, so let me ask this. Given the quarterback situation, would it even matter who got the job?
I think it would have. I think it would have. I think it would have. And this is why I would say I think it would have. If you hire somebody like Harbaugh, if you hire somebody like McCarthy, I think it matters because you could at least say they have a history of winning franchises, right? So from that angle, outside of the quarterback position, it matters. Anybody else outside of McCarthy and McCarthy and Harbaugh, I don't know if it matters because none of these other coaches that are being hired have that type of winning DNA. Cachet, thank you. That's even a better word. Winning cachet. Like now, if the Falcons have waited and possibly got Buffalo's coach that just got fired, he would fall into that category as well. So if you've hired somebody with experience, I don't think the QB would have mattered as much. But these guys who don't have a winning cachet, we don't know if it matters or not.
And like I said,
All right.
I never imagined Stefanski would have been on our radar. Like I said, I mean, to me, I don't mind the new coaches if you get somebody who I think can actually do something. But if you were gonna go retread, then I'm with Rev. I would have been. You should just bought in Mike McCarthy. You could have bought in. You could have bought in Robert Saleh. Could have bought in Hart. Well, I don't think Harbaugh was coming, but definitely could have bought in Mike McCarthy. That's the way you were going. And the reason I think most fans wanted Clint QB at is because I recognize what a QB situation is right now. You see, unlike these morons that are Falcon fans, I know we got a QB situation. And that's why I believe Clint, because we probably gonna have to go sign one of these little sorry bridge backups. And that's the reason I wanted Clint, because I felt he could have worked with that bridge backup and at least maybe help the guy get us a few wins, because we're probably not gonna have Penix to start the season. And the Tyrod Taylors, the Jacoby Brissett's, the Malik Willis's, I felt Clint could have worked with that guy, and probably like he's working with Sam Darnold now. To me, Sam Darnold's still trash. But if you got a good OC and quarterback guy, then it'll look different. And I felt Clint could have did that, which whatever bomb quarterback we bought in to wait till Penix got back healthy. And then maybe he could have worked his magic with Penix too. That's why I wanted Clint QB. And he probably would have kept Ulbrich, so we wouldn't have had to worry about the defense. If you were going to try something new, that would have been the guy to try something new with. Now, if you were going to go retread, this guy was the last guy I would have thought of. You honestly think anybody would have said, oh, man, let's go get Kevin Stefanski. You know that guy Cleveland just fired? Yeah, let's go get him. Out of your mind. God, Mike McCarthy should have been the way to go. At least doing what Pittsburgh did. Or, so, Rev, you going to bring in Stefanski? Just bring in Mike McDaniel. I would rather you bring in Mike McDaniel than about in Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, because that's a fair point, because he did more with Tua, or attempted to do more with Tua than Stefanski did with anything that he had in Cleveland. So that's definitely a fair point. So Red, basically you're equating Kubiak to be on the same line as a Kyle Shanahan.
Yes, that's what I believe. Now I could be wrong, but I believe. Why the Raiders and who else out here waiting? They said they gonna let QB pick what job he want with Arizona. Between those guys, I'm telling you, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But I'm telling you, this guy is gonna be the next great offensive coach, and the Falcons just possibly let him get away.
Two at a time. Oh, my bad. All right.
The two coaches are in the Super Bowl. We're gonna keep saying
that. I mean, y'all already let McDaniel and Vrabel get away. I don't think Vrabel was wanting to come here. I always think Vrabel was a New England guy myself, so he's in the right situation. The guy in Seattle, yeah, but he's a defensive guy. I think folks wanted an offensive guy, but he ain't like
you'd have brought Clint with him.
Huh?
You'd have brought Clint with him.
Right. You're right.
And then we would have lost him though.
Right, exactly. We would have lost. Look, would have been. I want Clint to be the head
guy. I don't want to see that again. Like, my thing is, get an offensive minded head coach who can run the system. Yeah. And when from an offense standpoint, Stefanski's an offensive guy, so at least you cross that hurdle. But like, we got hurt big time with that Dan Quinn situation. Like, you have a record-breaking offense the year they go to the Super Bowl, and as soon as Kyle Shanahan goes out, that offense was like 50% of what it used to be, and that's just too much to lose. Like, and if you were to tell me that we were guaranteed a Super Bowl, I'd be like, yeah, do it for the 1 year, cool. But we saw even with Kyle Shanahan's greatness, the Super Bowl's not guaranteed.
Well, that was Dan. Well, go ahead. I ain't gonna get into all that.
Now go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. We rolled into it.
Fault because he told Matt LaFleur, Mike LaFleur, Matt McDaniel, told all of them to go ahead and leave, and they was under contract, and told them to go ahead and release them out of their contract because he was so mad at Shanahan that he didn't want nobody that was associated with Shanahan Tree. So he told all of them to get out of Atlanta.
And
And
that's
when
why Dan had to go. That's why Dan is a dummy. And that's why he had to go. And I'm glad he
yeah.
gone. Dude, that was stupid.
And then he
That was
went and hired. Then he went and hired
Sarkisian.
Sarkisian. And told Sarkisian, don't bring your playbook. We go run what Shanahan ran.
And it looked nothing like
man.
it.
Just stupid. That's what I'm talking about.
Look
These are the stupid things that I can't stand.
Yeah, so let's make sure we get all the details and all the accuracies about that situation, because that's what happened.
All right.
And now you see the Falcons are in football purgatory.
There you go.
Because of that one move right there. That's why I keep telling you, man, it ain't got nothing to do with curses and all this witchery and magic and wizards. Dog, you make the right decisions, your football team succeed. You make the wrong decisions, and you see what's going to happen. It's all about decisions, man.
Okay. John Harris said, let's see what we got here. Was Stefanski, he went out. Was Stefanski hire a friend rescued by Ryan? Okay.
It seemed like it, John. With the ties to him.
Uncle Steve Line. Uncle Steve, recent
What's birthday
boy. Had a birthday on the 29th. Morning, fellas. There must be some secret video of a young Kevin Stefanski bullying young Red for his lunch money in May's cafeteria. I'm gonna give him a shot.
Of course, you gonna give it a shot, Uncle Steve. But I'm not. Okay, you optimistic. I'm not. Forget Kevin Stefanski. He has done nothing to earn this job, and when he screw it up, I'm gonna be right here to tell y'all. I told you so. I told you he was gonna screw it up. But if he win, I give him props.
Uncle,
but I don't think I.
Yeah, if we'll go back, take that down, Coach. Show some love to Uncle Steve. He has one of the best Falcons podcasts out there.
Yes,
so
sir.
if you haven't signed up for Uncle Steve, sign up to Uncle Steve's Lounge. That's one of the podcasts that I listen to all the way in Pennsylvania to keep up with the Falcons going on. So Uncle Steve is all right with me. And Uncle Steve is a Falcons optimist. He's going to give people a chance. That's the one thing that Uncle Steve will do. He's consistent. Despite what people say, he's going to at least be optimistic from the beginning, and then he'll critique as time goes on.
Yes, sir.
All right, before we move on,
you'll be joining me. I'm going to start my critiquing now, Uncle Steve.
You got breaking news.
Join me later.
What's that, Ho?
Philadelphia, up your way, Reb. NBA has suspended Philadelphia 76ers Paul George 25 games for violating league anti-drug policy.
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's how he been staying healthy.
Yep.
So now he finna start snitching on folks.
You ain't lying. Nino Brown. He hit a tell everybody.
That would be the Pammy George thing to do, Coach. That's right, Paul. Go ahead and start snitching like a little woman.
Reported by Shams on ESPN. Reported by Shams on ESPN. So want to make sure we give him his props and credit for breaking his news.
That's the rest of the season.
You see it, Red, you see it?
Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at it right now on ESPN. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I was just so we even though we talk sports on here, we break news as well.
Well, this sports news, so this right up our alley.
It ain't like Fred Sanford, and we gonna move on. All right, move on.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Like LeBlanc.
Good breaking news, Cole.
Thank you.
Good job, H.O. Winston said H.O. not much at all. If you want to be honest, both are notoriously known for losing, but fans give the Falcons a pass because of our love for the team. At least Cleveland has championships in their history. What championship? Oh, in the old. Back in the day.
Brian Sipe days.
Yeah.
Man,
Bernie Kosar.
I don't count them. I know the NFL was alive. I mean, had championship back then, but I'm a Super Bowl guy. Super Bowl.
Well, let's say this: they have no championships in the common era. Let's put it that way.
Bowl era, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Armantis is in the building. What's going on, Armani? He said, "I'm concerned about winning. IDC necessarily. I don't care about the culture. Do what it takes to win." He said, "I love the culture, but we need a winning culture."
Okay. Culture does matter. Culture does matter. So culture cultivates winning culture. So culture does matter. I'm glad that you put that second post there.
All right. Wallace Smith, good morning, Wallace. What's good, fellas? And we just have to wait and see how this plays out. And we have to give Stefanski a chance, just like we did with Raheem and Arthur Smith, because this is the head coach they wanted. Yeah, I'm going to go with they.
We ain't got to go.
The problem is, hold on, Crook, before you go to Armani.
Okay.
The problem is taking that approach would work if your franchise is not in a serious playoff drought.
Right.
Like that does not work now. When you're on your third coach since you won the Super Bowl. So I understand.
Went to the Super Bowl, not won.
Yeah, went to the Super Bowl. You went through Arthur Smith. You went through Raheem Morris. So the coaching hire is going to get scrutinized, good, bad, or indifferently, because of the drought that the Falcons are in. It's different if you're in Philadelphia, Kansas City, even Buffalo, right? Because even though they haven't won Super Bowls, they've been contenders. In Baltimore, they've been contenders. The hires that the Falcons are making are going to be highly scrutinized because we haven't talked about the playoffs in almost 10 years.
And these fans, real. Let's take it slow. Let's give them a chance. What? Are you guys trying to win or not? Okay? I ain't giving nobody a chance. You better come in here winning. I'm going to be on your butt. You understand that? No more passes, no more chances, okay? You either win or I am criticizing your butt. Woo,
Can I say this? This is problematic. We witnessed in most of just recently in football, we witnessed 2 decades of the New England Patriots ruling football. They have no longer the quarterback that was part of that dynasty, no longer the coach that was part of that dynasty, and they are back in the Super Bowl with a new addition. While the Falcons fans are saying, let's wait.
God, man.
They're on the verge of winning another Super Bowl with a whole new crew before the Falcons even made the playoffs since the last Super Bowl. And the Patriots were the one who beat them in the Super Bowl that the Falcons last went to.
Right. But I tell you, that's why I say I don't know I just need to talk to the Falcon fans that's trying to win. If you ain't trying to win championships, man, y'all need to stop talking to me. Because all y'all gonna do is make me upset, and we're gonna end up going back and forth, and you're gonna hear things you don't want to hear. So look, man, if you don't have that Philadelphia mindset, that LA, New York, Boston mindset, like I'm trying to adopt it, you guys, but you guys want to insult me when I make posts telling y'all these are the standards we need to abide by. But they want to go off on me, Rev. Oh, yeah, Rev, give them a chance. How do you know? Why you so bad? Are you crazy? We are trying to win Super Bowls. And then you go crazy when ESPN and all these other shows don't show us no respect. Why would they show us respect when they listen to these idiot fans talking about, let's wait, let's give them a chance, let's be this, let's be so nice. No, Red, why you being so hard on him? Shut up! God!
At least he's better than Raheem Morris.
Right, he's better than Raheem. Matt Ryan is the greatest Falcon quarterback of all time. All these loser comments, and you keep saying that we want to win. You keep saying, Red, I want to win the Super Bowl too, Red. I don't think so. No, you don't. No, you don't. I want to win the Super Bowl. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Red want to win the Super Bowl. Ho want to win the Super Bowl. I know how Red and Coach feel about championships. The rest of y'all, I have no idea. Stop talking to me like you're trying to win, because I don't believe it.
To add on to Red's point, I know this is Matt Ryan's first goal, but Matt Ryan, I don't think you need to hire a guy from the organization who ended your career in Atlanta. Just think about that for a second. The Cleveland Browns came in and swooped up Deshaun Watson because the Atlanta Falcons were trying to make a power move for Deshaun Watson. And the Cleveland said, we'll just guarantee you all the money. And that ended Matt Ryan's career in Atlanta. Then years later, he goes back to Cleveland and said, well, we'll hire the coach from Cleveland, which arguably is probably the worst franchise in the last 10 years that we've seen. And you got an organization who hadn't been to the playoff in 8 years, but we'll hire the coach from the organization in the last 8 years has been the worst. None of that sounds appealing or appetizing.
Yeah, and think about it, whole. I'm just laughing at the ones and all these fans that were supporting it. Some Red. Red. I never imagined folks would be sitting up here making excuses for Kevin Stefanski, saying, Red, give Kevin Stefanski a chance. Let's see what Kevin Stefanski, Cleveland Browns, Kevin Stefanski. That's who y'all telling me to give a chance to? That's who you telling me to hold on. Let's see what he does. Kevin Stefanski, who ain't won but 8 games in the last 2 seasons. It ain't like this guy been a coordinator, real. This guy been a head coach. He was a head coach last year. 8 wins, 2 seasons. I thought if you fire your coach, you're supposed to get a coach that's better. And then I got guys like my guy Abram, he talking about at least he's better than Raheem. Well, actually, Abram, that's not what the records say. The records say that Raheem is a better coach the last 2 seasons. Raheem 16 wins, Stefanski 8. So please, Falcon fans, all these optimistic Falcon fans, tell me why I should be optimistic about that. Tell me what you see in Stefanski that I'm missing. That me and Rev and Ho are missing. What is this magical trait that Stefanski has? What is this great thing that he's gonna bring to the Falcons that I'm missing? Because all I've been seeing him do is lose the last 6 years in Cleveland. That's all I've been seeing. Had with 2 lucky little playoff appearances that he didn't win. And the little 1 win he got, he wasn't even on the field coaching. He was at home in the bed sick. So he didn't even coach his playoff win.
Well, Coach, I got to get ready to go. I'm going to get my "You Have the Right," and then I'm out of here because I got to go cover a basketball game. Falcons fans, you have the right to wise up before you rise up. I'm out of here.
Thank you, Rev.
Peace, fellas.
Rev
Thanks all for joining us.
Yes, sir. Rev is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Armani said, and I quote, "We don't have a deep culture of winning. Fans are a direct reflection of the organization." The president got a solution. He said Jared Glanville ain't busy. He said, "Bring in the
we're gonna hire retread. Yeah, might well hire one of our old coaches.
Bring in the Grits Blitz, baby. Grits Blitz. Can't stop him." John Harris said, "Do you guys realize that 2026 is going to be the 10-year anniversary of the biggest flop in Super Bowl history, and one of the orchestras of the biggest flop is now the president of the Atlanta Falcons?"
Yeah, John don't like that Matt Ryan hire.
Winston Thornton said, "Yes, even with the quarterback situation, it matters who got the job. The right head coach is either going to fix the situation or he's going to get his quarterback. It matters who's leading your team."
Right, and we got Stefanski leading the team, so think about that.
Winston Thornton said, "No, Alexis Hill. Good morning, Alexis." He said, "Good morning, guys. Culture is overrated. It's about a winning culture. You can't have it both ways. Some players don't want to come to Atlanta because they get distracted by the culture." Uh-oh. The president said Falcon fans thought they were getting a financial Christmas bonus, but got a membership to the Jelly of the Month Club. No comment. Wallace Smith, good morning, Wallace. I'm going to keep saying it, and players make coaches. And if they don't have enough talented players to run their scheme, most of the time they will not have a winning season.
We got players, Wallace. The question is, can Stefanski coach them up?
Well, they're gonna find out in a couple of in a few months. So okay, old Stefanski, what can he do? All right, wait a minute, the thing got stuck here. Trying to bring it down and break it down.
Well, I tell you, I'm glad we got all these extra folks in today. We ain't missed. Well, we miss you, VP, but boy, we got a lot of folks picking up your slack today. A lot of iTest members showing up today. Appreciate that. Y'all up early in the morning because there's snow.
Alexis said Mike Tomlin and getting another black coach is a pipe dream. You ain't getting Mike Tomlin. It's a bit late for that. And HO, I know somebody has made it to your TV screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know.
They just had another black culture for the GM. Armonte said, because what choice do we have? He is hired. We have to give him a chance. Uh-oh.
Yep. That's been my whole point. Ain't no sense. Yeah. We got stop saying we got to give him a chance. Well, we know that. Because he's already hired.
Man, y'all be saying comments that we know, dog. He's here. We gonna give him a chance, but we gonna be criticizing his butt the whole time because most of us didn't want his sorry loser butt. So don't think we just gonna sit back and just not say nothing. No, we gonna be saying something every day, every game. We might say something every play because some of us, we already know what a loser he is. It's gonna take y'all a while to figure it out. But me and HO, we right here from the beginning. We know it. And y'all gonna know it too. And the only thing you're gonna shut us up about is if he go out there, start off hot, winning, and keep winning. Because any laws he have, any negative spots he have, we are gonna be on his butt. I promise you. So I don't know why y'all think I'm gonna be positive about this. I'm a little positive in just saying me and Ho, we're gonna accept that he's the coach right now. That's as positive as we gonna get because we waiting to see these games, baby. And all y'all guys supporting this, you better get on your knees and pray that it work out. Because don't try to distance yourself when it don't work out. You supporting this move, you want to give it a chance, give it a chance.
All right. Armonte said that's upper management, Rev. The upper management needs to get better. The fans have zero control on front office decisions.
We know that. God, y'all keep.
Well, the only thing about that is that if they stop going to the game, then the fans do have control.
They don't see they not thinking, Ho. They not thinking. They just ready to put on their outfits, go down there, have a party, act like everything all good. Oh, I'm a fan. I'm just gonna go. Man, shut up. And then at the same voice, they talk about they want to win. Pick one. Do you want to win or you want to go down there and have a party? God.
All right. The president said if he could just hear you scream Mario Chalmers one time, Red.
Mario Chalmers!
That's all he want to hear. Alexis Hill, the culture can be distracting, but those lemon pepper wings are tasty. See, he's so foolish. And John Harris said, if they listen to this, if they had hired Belichick last year, I don't think we'd be in here in this situation.
That's something to think about, John. Definitely something to think about.
But didn't Belichick want more control?
Yeah, Belichick would have fired. Terry would have been gone. Rich McKay probably would have been gone. Belichick would have been running things.
Oh, and also Joe Flacco is named to the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl.
Now, did anybody hear Joe Flacco was coming? Did anybody hear about Joe Flacco coming here? I don't know where I heard that from. Oh, did you hear anything about Flacco?
No.
They looking at
Yeah,
Flacco?
they just throwing stuff up against the wall, hoping to stick.
Oh man,
All right.
Lord, how desperate we are. We got to get Flacco. God.
Yeah,
I want to see. I want to see what the fans say about that one. I can't wait to hear what they say about that one.
Before we go, let's see. The president said, "No, on Belichick, we had to deal with that child of his."
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
leave that alone.
she would drive folks at Flower Branch crazy.
All right, we're gonna take an audible real quick. We're gonna go to halftime. We're gonna come back. We got some 5 for 5, and then we got the NFL championship games that took place to talk about. So let me get the 5 for 5 ready, music ready, and we'll be, ladies and gentlemen, stick and stay. Don't go away. Hip hop array. I mean,
we love you, Falcon
and
fans.
we'll be
We
back.
got talking to do. We still got more to discuss on this thing. I thought I was done with it. Y'all don't pump me up on society again. Wait, thank you, ho. Cause I was bellowing a little bit too.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. We'll be back in a few minutes. We are back on Red and Real Sports Show. We are back. From halftime, we went through a Falcons recital for the past hour or so. It's all Falcons all the time. And now we are moving on to we'll come back to this question. When HO gets back, we're going to do 5 for 5. The VP, I don't know, he's not. I mean, the VP is not here today to give us the 5 for 5 music, but that's okay. We shall move on.
He gave it to us in spirit. He gave it to us in spirit, Coach.
Yes, he was here in spirit. All right, let's see.
Oh, the president got you.
President, yes. Thank you, Mr. President. He said cue the loonies. They're always here all the time. So thank you for that. All right. 5 for 5, 5 topics. Brief comments about each one. We'll let those HO and Red talk about them. Once we get them in, brief commentary. Got 5 good topics today. Starting with you, Red. Let's see. All right. Giannis on the trading block. Where's Giannis going and why? Or is he going?
Yeah, he's going, and it's time for him to go. I don't know why Milwaukee prolonged anything. This should have been the done deal for somebody. I'm just interested in seeing if my Hawks are gonna make a move, or I don't think my Lakers gonna make a move for him, but the Hawks actually can try to make a move for him. But the thing is, HO, they're gonna have to give up a couple of them young boys, and they probably ain't gonna want to do that. So Hawks probably gonna be interested, but they'll probably pass. And he might end up in either New York, Golden State, or a team that we're not thinking of right now. I heard OKC was interested. I gotta see that to believe that. I just don't think OKC will want to blow up their little young core to add Giannis and SGA, but if they do, we'll see. But it's definitely time for him to leave Milwaukee. You did what you supposed to do there. You got them a ring. You know, nothing to be ashamed of. It's time for you to move on to another chapter in your life. So finally, I'm finally Milwaukee and him are finally doing this because it's been time.
HO, what do you think? Giannis on the trading block.
Yeah, every all good things come to an end, they say. Miami or Golden State, I think is his destination.
Miami or Golden State.
Yeah, Miami or Golden State is his destination.
And Miami always in it for everybody. They always in ball.
Okay. All right. Next topic. HO. Coco Golf lost, and she had a semi meltdown after her loss. Your comment?
Yeah. I guess she thought all the cameras, she had cleared the camera waves, so yeah, the meltdown was probably not what she was expecting it to have in the public eye. But I mean, yeah, I can understand the frustration losing 6-2, 6-1, didn't get a game. Yeah, so the frustration was definitely that. But yeah, you know, it's tough. I mean, she's young. She learned how to deal with it. I'm pretty sure it won't happen again though. But we still support Coco.
Yeah, I may need to call her mama and talk to her just because. Red, your comment?
Yeah, I'm with HO on this. Like I say, still love you, Coco. Still gonna support you to the end. But like I say, it was a little funny moment. I'm just trying to figure out how far did she walk after because the cameras were still following. She must have walked that far from the mat or from the court to where she went. And my thing, Coco, if you really trying to let out frustration, you gotta walk a while. You gotta walk a long way. Get way further out to make sure them cameras not following you. Like I said, I understand the frustration. I'm saying, but yeah, it didn't look good. It looked like you was really peak. But I mean, like Hazel said, the way you lost, man, that was a bad loss. I understand the frustration. I just wish the cameras hadn't caught it. And my thing is, man, I also didn't like the way her hair was looking. She was up at the press conference, man. Coco, boy, Coco was just looking rough after that tournament, man. So yeah, I hope that don't happen again because she was just looking too rough. And I'm just like, Coco, you got to pick yourself up when you come up on the stage now. I know you was upset. You just got beat bad. So like I say, we ain't mad at you, Coco. You our girl. We still gonna support you. Just walk a little longer distance now. Yeah, you gonna slam that rack like that, boy. I mean, get a good slam in. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she don't want the camera to see all that. And note to them cameras are following her like that. Get a girl some privacy, man. She just lost. Why is you that nosy? Anyway, so it is
All
what
right.
it is.
Let's see what the nation had to say. If they had anything to say about one of those topics. All right. Wait a minute. Flash back out of it. Winston Thornton said Miami would be the best fit for Giannis outside of Atlanta. Interesting. And he also said golf getting to the McEnroe stratosphere, like she's tearing up rackets and everything. I don't think it's a permanent thing. I just think she just knew that, like H.O. said, when you get blistered like that, as good as you are, that doesn't sit well. But hopefully she learned a lesson. All right, Red. Mike Evans seemed to be done in Tampa. What story on that?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, man. I think he's a free agent and might be looking to go to another team and for a chance for another ring. Is what I'm hearing. I was trying to think of some teams where he was fit. Uh, man, shit. Oh, Mike Evans in Atlanta on the other side of Drake London. I don't know. Shit. Won't poo-poo it. But he's definitely looking for a place that he can get another championship ring. So he'll probably look for a team with a quarterback. I don't know if you want to go play in Buffalo, Baltimore. Uh, who else got? I'm saying it's gonna be a team with a quarterback already established. So I think he's done in Tampa, just looking to move on, play maybe 1 or 2 more years. See if he can get another ring. First ballot Hall of Fame, I believe.
H.O.
Yeah, it's that time. Look like, to me, it'd probably be in their best interest to try to get him back because he's one of those franchise guys that you always will want to be remembered as a guy that got drafted and stayed his whole career with the franchise. With all the records that he's broken in Tampa. Yeah, I think it'll be the community will want him back, but if he has to go, then hey, I understand it, just like the Giannis situation, all good things come to an end. Not sure where he'll be a good fit, but I would love not to see him twice a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, AJ Terrell would too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next topic, H.O. Shador and Flacco named to the Pro Bowl. 2 Cleveland quarterbacks named to the Pro Bowl. Does this mean anything for anybody?
No, the NFL trying to get some eyeballs by naming Shador to it. And Joe Flacco, I mean, maybe he got some blackmail pictures on somebody. I'm not sure. This really don't mean anything. This is just, it's like, oh well.
Yeah, just throw them together.
Yeah, just oh well.
Red.
Man, Flacco, I don't understand that at all. Though was that many quarterbacks asking out or not showing up. Shador, I understand. Uh, still they stretching it though, because he wasn't a Pro Bowl this year, but I can understand them figuring out a way to get him there. Eyes, you know what I'm saying, for popularity reasons, ratings, so I can understand that move. Flacco, I don't understand at all. And Falcon fans, I hope y'all ain't finna start talking about, you see, Red, Stefanski got 2 of his quarterbacks in the Pro Bowl. I told you he was good, man. Don't start that crap, boy. I tell you. And see, the fact that the fact that you would say something like that, let me know you a fan who kind of completely misinformed and misguided. If you think Stefanski is the reason Shador or Flacco are in the Pro Bowl. So, anyway.
All right. Last question. Or last topic at least. Tom Brady wasn't named to the coach Buffalo. It's Joe Brady. What you think about that, Ho? Joe Brady, Buffalo coach.
Yeah, I think it was just an automatic choice. I mean, he's been with the organization over the last couple of years, and he's been credited for getting Josh Allen to be a little more versatile and flexible or whatnot. So, yeah, I think it was an automatic fit for Buffalo. So, I'm not mad at all. I think they continue to be contenders in the AFC. So, yeah, I like the hire.
All right, Red.
I don't like how the whole process went down, but I can understand why they hired him. So I'm with H.O. on this one. I like the hire because Joe Brady was Josh Allen's guy. There's no sense I mean, you got rid of McDermott, so you might as well promote Joe Brady. I mean, because if you let him get out the building, now you're gonna have Josh Allen really upset. So pretty much H.O. Buffalo did what the Falcons should have did after 2016.
Yeah.
Let Dan Quinn go and promote Shanahan.
All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's 5 topics, 5 opinions, and that is our 5 for 5 for the day. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all for coming. We had a comment. I forgot. I'm sorry. Let's see. Winston Thornton said Mike might go to Kansas City. Mike Evans to help mentor the new wide receiver, the young boys they got that they have to get while also being in contention for a ring. Yeah, he would help. Yeah, I can see. And Winston Thornton said Buffalo did what we should have with Shanahan, which is what.
Is that what I just said? Pee my comments. Oh, you probably said it first though, but yeah, I agree. That's what we should have did. Yeah, that's what I always regret. I mean, dude, it was Shanahan offense that got us to the Super Bowl. Dan Quinn defense that had nothing to do with this. That was Mike Shanahan offense, which you should have got rid of Quinn and promoted Shanahan. That's what smart organizations do. And Matt Ryan should have made. She should have said something more like, "Man, we can't let Shanahan get out the building. This guy is everything to my career." But hindsight is 2020. But like I say, they just we was approaching history, and I don't like letting history get away.
Winston said I typed it before you said
it. I got you. You probably did.
All right. Okay, let's double back. We were on the Falcons for an hour or so, but there's a topic that need to be discussed before we get to the championship games, how they were. Either one of you can take this one. Bill Belichick was not voted to the first ballot Hall of Fame. And considering his record and his accolades and everything else, this shocked the NFL. Comments. Why did he not? Go ahead, H.O.
Yeah, just be patient. He'll get in eventually. The Spygate thing you can't ignore, but it's just a punishment for doing all that cheating. So we're gonna let you in eventually, but just be patient.
Red.
I agree completely. I don't understand why everybody was doing all this crying. As if, what, did you completely forget about Spygate? And then, I mean, to go on all these emotional tirades that folks been going on for the last few days. Oh my God, I'm just gonna boycott the Hall of Fame. It's so watered down now. It doesn't mean anything. Well, you shut up. It does mean something. The man was caught cheating. Now you made a big deal about him cheating, and then when it's time for him to go to the Hall of Fame, you want us to forget about it. Did you forget about the NFL burnt all the evidence, those tapes that he was caught cheating with? So imagine how deep his cheating was going if they didn't even want you to see the evidence of him cheating. So look, like H.O. say, the man is gonna get in the Hall of Fame eventually. Y'all act like they banned him from the Hall of Fame. or expelled him from the Hall of Fame. No, they just said, dude, you're not getting in first ballot. Okay, lots of folks ain't got in first ballot. I ain't never heard all this hoopla over all the other folks that didn't get in first ballot, but eventually got in. T.O. didn't get in first ballot. Did we hear all this hoopla? H.O. Did we have folks that boycott the Hall of Fame or do all this because T.O. didn't get in first ballot?
Man, that was just a slap on the wrist. Calm down, folks.
Right. I mean, geez, the man is getting, and I wouldn't be surprised if they make Brady wait for Deflategate. Are we gonna start all the crime back up again? Like, oh, these guys got caught doing some unsavory things in their tenure. We're not saying they're not great. Of course, he one of the greatest coaches of all time. Not saying Brady not great. One of the great Super Bowl. Sorry, one of the great quarterbacks of all time. But if they got to wait.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Well, Winston said he typed it again. Just, y'all ain't on the same mind. He said Bill Belichick is penalized.
Yeah, I said
Brady has to be penalized.
Well, I mean, I don't care if they go in together, but I'm okay with them being penalized. I'm not poo-pooing the punishment. I mean, Bill, look, if the NFL didn't make a big deal about it, then fine. We wouldn't make no big deal. The Hall of Fame wouldn't make no big deal. They made a enormous deal about Spygate, and then made a big deal about Brady's Deflategate. So don't ask people to forget about it now when it's time to reward them for their careers. People gonna bring up these little spots on their careers, these negative issues on their career. Not saying they're keeping them out. They're just saying they're going to make them wait a year or two. Nothing wrong with that. I'm moving on. And to me, this is a non-story. Making folks wait a year or two to get in the Hall of Fame when there's a lot of great players that are not inducted in first ballot. Yeah, he won all those Super Bowls. Yeah, he won a lot of games in New England, mostly because of Tom Brady. But hey, nothing wrong with making Bill wait because he did get caught with Spygate.
One of the writers, as the president said, one of the writers who voted no stated he was worried that the senior members up for it would have to wait longer, so he cast his votes for them. It wouldn't have took as long for Belichick to get in. Okay. All right. Now, last weekend, we had us two pro football games, the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. We're going to start with the AFC first. Red, what's your opinion of the AFC Championship game between the Patriots and the Broncos, which the Patriots won 10-7 in a really messy, sloppy, ugly game?
Yes, pretty much what you just said. It was messy, it was sloppy, and it was right up Denver's alley to win it. And like I say, once again, Sean Payton and his arrogance and his know-it-all. And like you said earlier, Coach, all this analytics, I mean, it pretty much cost them. I mean, like you say, you should have known what the weather situation was going to be. If not, then you're not doing your job as a coach for preparation because you should have known early. I can't leave no points on the field. This is the bottom line. Sum the game up. Payne left those 3 points on the field, and they lost by 3 points. They lost 10-7. Game should have at least been 10-10 in the fourth quarter with the possibility of overtime. But like you say, man, weather played a factor. And once the weather played a factor, it affected the whole game. Denver really couldn't do nothing offensively. New England really couldn't do nothing offensively. Defense, they were just out there doing everything they could to keep anything crazy from happening. And New England did completely. Denver did somewhat, but New England, once they got that pick to seal it at the end, that was it. That was the play that ended the game and ended the Broncos season. And the sad thing is about it, Jarrett Stidham didn't play that bad. I mean, he played. They could have won this game. Had the weather not factored into this game, I believe the Broncos would. had Peyton not foolishly left points on the field early in the game, I believe the Broncos would have won. So this game to me summed up, Coach, basically went down to Peyton's arrogance and the natural elements.
Okay. Ho.
Sean Payton. When they say it's gonna snow in Atlanta, it may not snow. When they say it's gonna snow in Denver, it's gonna snow, sir. You had home field advantage, and you had the advantage of the damn of the weather.
Right.
Please pivot accordingly and do not disappoint. I mean, everything fell in your favor, home field advantage and the snow, and you still couldn't win the game. This, more than anything, goes against your legacy as a coach. Because I don't know what else could have been. I mean, this was a layup. If I ever seen one, this was a layup.
Yeah.
But
even with Stidham, I thought Stidham could have easily won the game.
Yeah, he didn't play bad at all. I mean, but once again, not being prepared, knowing it was gonna snow. And it snowed. It snowed the time that it said it was gonna snow too. So go ahead and get the points. Get the points.
Right.
Use the snow to your advantage and going off, and you could have been in the Super Bowl again. So
simple.
But
simple.
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah, real simple. But Sean Payton, you acting like a first-year coach.
Yep. Sure did. And now you sitting at
You
home.
knew this too. So yeah. Too bad. But those are my thoughts.
All right. Next game, the NFC, the shootout between the Sea Chickens and the Rams. Ho.
Yes,
who's
sir.
the better quarterback, Donald or Stafford?
Donald played the best. Stafford is the better quarterback, but Donald played the best. Donald executed better plays because of a Clint guy. The student beat the teacher in play call in this game. Simple as that.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's Red.
I guess this is what we want to call same. I call him like Skip Bayless. I call him same Donald too, but same old Sammy. This was a coming out party. Yeah, it took how long since he been drafted? Finally gave us a clutch moment in the game. Didn't blow it. Could have blown it. I mean, had chances to blow it. Blowing them all season long. And coming into the game versus the Rams, 2 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Man, Sam Darnold came out and said, watch this. Over 300 something yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnover. That's the key. No turnover. No turnovers the last few weeks. Really? And honestly, if Sam Darnold just don't turn the football over, I honestly don't see how you can beat Seattle, man. Because Mike McDonald, whatever his name, I hope I'm getting the name right, man. He coaching that defense up.
Yeah,
he is coaching them up. Yeah, and like I say, you know how I feel about Clint coaching the offense up. So you got 2 good minds. You got a good offensive mind and a good defensive mind coming together. And that's why Seattle was so good this year. That's why they were the number 1 seed. That's why they won 13 games. And like I say, I was riding with them in fantasy all year long. Never imagined they'd get this far, but they have. And that's the reason why. So, like I say, the Rams, we all know how good the Rams are. Sean McVay, his reputation is solid. Matt Stafford, your reputation is solid. Probably the MVP. But, man, you going up to Seattle. To me, now, if it had been in LA, I probably would have. The Rams probably would have had a little edge. But you going up to Seattle in an NFC Championship game, that 12th man, that was a lot to ask to overcome. But like I say, it was one of those blowout. But like I say, Seattle just made the plays they need to make in the end. And that receiver from Ohio State, boy, that dude he is showing me something, man. Boy, he's showing me something. And to be not that big in stature and just be dominating the way he is, I mean, he had them Rams defenders looking silly. That Rams secondary was just looking silly with some of those routes he was running. So, like I say, praise to Seattle for being a consistent juggernaut all season long. And the Rams, you got nothing to feel bad about. Like I say, division game, you'll be back. If Stafford want to come back, y'all, I won't be surprised if y'all in this situation again next year. So nothing for the Rams to hold their heads down about. Like I say, you just caught this same type of team. You got another good team on their home turf, and they prevailed. So, props to Seattle.
Shout out to the NFC West for their division, having two teams fighting to go to the Super Bowl. Shout out to the NFC West.
And would have had three.
Be great this year.
Would have had three, but you only had to play each other. So
they had three teams in the playoffs.
And the
they trying to be y'all division when y'all had the Browns, Ravens, and Steelers in the playoffs.
The Cardinals, we have no comment on them. They need a coach. Somebody gonna need to get in there.
I told you when Jonathan Gannon hit Bud in the chest, that probably gonna be it for him.
Yeah. All right. Well, we come down toward the end of the show. Well, we just got to ask.
Well, y'all think if Clint left Seattle to go over there, wouldn't that just be something crazy?
He probably wins some games. He got him a quarterback. Brissett does pretty good. He throw for 300 yards. So,
but personally, I think Clint the best situation. I would go to Oakland. I mean, not Oakland. I would go to Vegas, draft Mendoza, and start the QB Mendoza era there. If you feel like that guy can help him win some games.
Y'all think that guy gonna be?
You think that guy gonna be good, Coach?
Mendoza, yeah, he got a good head on his shoulders. He just needs somebody to block for him. He seems like a smart kid.
Wherever Clint goes, he gonna bring his brother Clay with him.
Yep.
Right. They could have been here.
Exactly.
God. I just hope, man, you know what you're doing, because I ain't gonna lie, I would have been waiting. Still have Falcon fan right now saying, who the Falcons gonna hire? You better just keep waiting. I'm waiting on my
guy. Winston Thornton said if J.K. Dobbins was healthy and they were able to run between the tackles, Denver would have won. Well, that's that dumb coach, first of all. He probably wouldn't have ran him. He'd have probably tried something stupid. So we no comment on Sean Payton.
I agree, Winston. J.K. Dobbins definitely would have made a difference.
The president said the only thing he laid was a goose egg. Arrogance is the foundation of futility. And he said the Rams and Sea Chickens were one of the best games he's seen. Defensive guy almost blew it with a dumb penalty. Yeah, when we over there talking on the sidelines to the Rams and got that flag, and then Puka Nuka made the touchdown catch and put it within. They got lucky.
Yeah. And the ref didn't even want to give it to him, but he just kept taunting. I'm like, man, do you not see the ref trying to tell you to back up and go away? Like, dude, what is wrong? Man, I swear, you better be glad y'all won that game, Woo. Boy, we be dogging you out right now.
All right. Let me see. Winston said Raheem is going to Arizona. And Clint is going to Vegas with Mendoza with all that cap space, and the pieces they already have is going to be something to see. Raheem,
I would love for Raheem to go to Arizona just so we can have something to be entertained with.
That would be quite interesting.
It would be, but I agree with that. It might turn out like that, yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out who Arizona gonna hire, and Raheem, the name I keep hearing, so. Probably gonna be Raheem in Arizona. I can't believe he get another coaching job. But and your boy Clint, our guy, is going to Vegas.
Yeah, Winston Tyreek Woolen on the penalty. He must have thought he was Reek from Power and lost his mind. and thought he could say what he wanted to say. The referees told him, "No, sir. We're gonna show you can't talk like that to anybody, idiot." All right.
Hey, coach. Speaking of power, what an appearance by Tariq on the last episode.
Oh, you finally saw it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he came in at the right time.
Right, that's how I say how he came at the right time.
And then they had
I still don't like what he did to his dad. To me, that's the worst part. I mean, if you just want to say, I'd rather they just went into business together. Cause I like Tyreek, except for the fact what happened to his dad. That to me that was bad writing right there. Cause that didn't have to happen. You could still put him in the game.
Yeah, all I need to do is laugh at Tommy. When Tommy said what he said, "What's up, party people?" I said, it sounds so funny coming from him, a gangster talking about party people. I said,
I'm glad we get another show because I was trying to figure out how in the world you gonna end it like that.
Hell yeah! All right.
Again, if it's gonna be called Power Legacy.
Well. H.O., I had to ask you a question. Who got the right to do what this weekend? And as long as you say it's not Duke, we all right.
Yeah, I'll wait the next Saturday to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I saw. I saw. I said, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll wait till next Saturday to talk about that. But I'm trying to think. I thought I had some, but
I actually got mine written down today.
Yeah, you got yours written down. I'm gonna have to go with the Falcons.
All right.
Matt Ryan, upper management, new coach, new GM. You have the right to start off blazing to get this culture and this winning culture back on the winning track. The pressure of being an Atlanta head coach and an Atlanta GM is some pressure that you have never seen before. So you have the right to get us back on the right track in the winning ways so we can be a Super Bowl contender again. So let's get this ring and let's get it quick. Sign, Atlanta Falcon fan for life.
All right. Really?
I'm gonna co-sign it up under R's name.
There you go.
No, I can't hear you. Your speech, I gotta go up under your name. I'm gonna keep it ATL Sports like Hars. Since he get on the Falcons, I guess I'll get on the Hawks. Not me, not Hars, but Unzi Salah. You got the right to fire Quinn Snyder anytime you want to.
Hello.
Anytime you want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're waiting on. I'm saying, I personally don't think he's gonna be the guy to lead us back to the top of the East, or at least back to the Eastern Finals. You see, when you're talking the House, we got to put it at the East Finals. I can't even say NBA Finals because we ain't got there yet. So at least get us back to the East Finals. But I don't know, Ho. You think Quinn Snyder can get us to the East Finals? I don't.
No.
It's a lot. You got the right.
Even though he's a Duke guy, he's not the right guy.
Yeah. So Unzi, find your coach and get up in here because I like some of the pieces we got, and I like some of the potential moves we can make in the offseason because I'm hearing we're going to have a top draft pick no matter what. And this is the draft to have a top draft pick in. I know Coach and Ho going to be schooling me over the next month for some of these college guys that I need to be looking at. And, of course, my UGA Bulldogs look like they going to be tournament bound, hopefully. But like I say, so I got a lot to look forward to over the next month to see how we can improve these Atlanta Hawks. So I'll definitely be paying attention to the college tournament. And that's all I got.
I'm going, since today is the day the first big one starts. WWE, you got the Royal Rumble on pay-per-view today on ESPN. You got a bigger audience. You got more people to see. Please don't make it bad. Don't come with a predictable product. Give us some drama to work with and give us some new faces. Don't want the same old faces. doing what they doing all the time. Get some new faces in there to showcase. You got a lot of good young talent. And I hate that y'all in Saudi Arabia because I think you should have anything in America, but I know y'all want that money. They throwing that money at y'all. So yeah, y'all gonna jump at that. So Royal Rumble, don't disappoint me today because I'm gonna be watching for a minute to see what y'all got going on. And if it's not good, well, we'll see. All right, any comment from the nation?
When is Shakur? Oh, my bad.
What's that?
I was saying, when does Shakur Stevenson had a fight this week? Is it today? Tonight?
Yeah, he fighting Teofimo Lopez.
Okay. And what time? That's when? It's tonight at 8. I mean, regular boxing time tonight, or is it early?
Yes. Stevenson will beat Lopez in 7 rounds. I'm predicting right now. It's gonna be a little fight for a minute, but I'm going 7.
What time they crank up, Coach?
I think 10.
Oh, okay. So I can see that one. All right. And now, where it's gonna be on? Is it Netflix or pay-per-view?
I think I'm trying to see if it's gonna be on ESPN or not. Let me see.
It should need to be. I don't know why they make them folks pay for these little fights. Give us these fights for free. You know, I'm gonna find out how to get it for free anyway.
Let me see.
Winston, what the fight? All y'all boxing fans out there, what the fight gonna be at night? Somebody know.
Yeah, I thought they'd have something.
Let's see if I can find it.
I don't see anything about the fight. I'm shocked.
I see it. I just don't see the network. It's tonight, definitely. I just don't see what network carrying it, but I'll figure it out. Somebody will let me know.
Okay. Let's see.
Live on DAZN.
Okay. The DAZN network. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, we got it.
All right. That's all, everybody, for today. We want to thank HO for joining us.
10:45.
What'd you say?
What was that, HO?
10:45 is when they expect it.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Oh, good. Late night. Yeah, that's what I want. I like them late night fights. Good.
All right. Well, again, thank HO. Got any shout outs, HO?
Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, man, for bringing me in on Saturday morning. I sure appreciate it. And go Duke.
Well, you might not be saying that next week, but we're gonna let you have it this week.
Yeah. I was saying go Duke for next Saturday.
Yeah.
I would love for my UGA guys to play one of y'all though, just so I can see how they stack up against y'all.
Okay.
Say the embarrassment.
Hey, now we number one in the country in points scored and block shots.
And we number one in defense.
Hey, I gotta give them something, Angel.
Yeah. Maybe they'll catch each other in the tournament. You know, everybody get to play everybody every now and then.
That's the only way. Man, I would love to see UGA play too. Or UNC. Now that'd be a matchup. But you know we gonna be on here talking butt trash that week, boy. I like my guys now too.
Thank y'all for watching us today. Please come back tomorrow and like and share the program when you do. See you all next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.